Fourth graders, it's Mrs. G. I am going to go over the quizzes you took last Friday. I want you to see how to be efficient, how to correctly solve these, just in case you missed any. Also, we'll be doing quizzes every Friday, and I want you to be aware that on Tuesday, the day you do Dreambox, I will also be reteaching the skills from the quizzes you took on Friday. So let's begin. Here were the questions. There were 5 questions. These were the correct. I'm sure you already looked over these. But before you take a quizzes, I want you to be aware you should always have like a marker board or paper and pencil to solve them. We really don't want you guessing. And these are skills that we've already taught. So, and this is our way of assessing you on how you're doing since we can't be with you in person. So let's look at number 1. It said the area of a path is 792 square feet. So the square feet, that's the area inside. I'm picturing it one dimension is 8 feet. What is the length of the other? Here's what I would do on my marker board. I just get a drawing here, 8. I need this inside to be 792. Let's make sure Mrs. G got that correct. 790. Okay. So, I can do ratio table. This is a division problem. It's 792 divided by 8. I prefer to do it like this just because I'm looking for the area. Ooh, something I see right away. If I were to make this 100, 8 times 100 is 800. I can see right away that 792 is one set of 8 less. So the answer to this is 99. Look how fast I was. Efficient, just by thinking about the problem. So 792 divided by 8 is, in fact, 99. Let's see if that was one of our options. 99 feet. Oh, they tried to trick you here with the 99 square feet, but a dimension wouldn't be square feet. Those squares are referring to the area in the inside. So that is why 99 feet is the correct units. Okay, let's look at number 2. The perimeter of it. Okay, now we're doing perimeter. So my brain is already thinking that's adding up the sides of the rectangle. The perimeter of a rectangle is 678 centimeters, and one of the dimensions is 112 centimeters. What's the length of the other dimension? So, okay, here were my options. Right away, just because I know I've talked about estimating, I pictured this, and I don't think I can write on here. I'm going to mess it up, so I'm not even going to try. But I picture it like the rectangle, 112 plus 112. That's like 100. That's about 200. So 200, 678 minus the 200 is 400 for the other 2 sides. Divide those in half because it's 2 sides. It's going to be about 200. That's just a guesstimation. So looking at these, this is the reasonable answer, but let's check it. 678, 112, 678, 112. Let's clear this. Okay, I don't know what I just hit. 678. That's the perimeter. And 112 is one of the sides. So this is 112. I always like to picture it. 112. So 112 plus 112 is 224. You can solve that however you want. So 224, let's subtract that 4. We'll just use standard algorithm here. So 454 is what I have left, but I know the 454 is for this dimension added to this dimension, so I have to divide 454 in half. That's 200. 25 plus another 227, I believe. You can get to that however you want. So if I were to add up all these sides, I should get 678. So 224 227 plus 227 is 14, 5, 454. Let's see if 227 was an option. Believe it or not, I can't remember. Yes, 227, the correct unit, centimeters. That is how they got that. Number 3. Okay, there are 6 friends going to see the play Hamilton. They are so lucky. They get to see Hamilton. That is the best show. If I were writing an opinion essay, I would say Hamilton is not only the best show, but it's also one of the greatest pieces of literature written. Isn't that crazy that I say that? But I believe it. They're paying a group rate of $648. How much does each friend need to pay? I'd pay it. The show is going to be fantastic. Okay, so how much was each ticket? $648. I have to divide that by 6 friends, and that will tell me how much each ticket was. Let's guesstimate like 100. If they were each $100, it would be about 648. No, if they were each $100, it would be 600. So it's got to be more than $100. That means this one's out, and these 2 are still in. This is going to be a little over 100 because if each ticket were 100, it'd be 600. So let's go. Hey, well, couldn't I just do this, you guys? So if they were 100, I'll show you this work. If they were 100 each, and again, it's all about being efficient. So it's 648 divided by 6 people. So I'm trying to solve for this unknown. Let's just call it A. But I know 6 times 100 equals 600. That leaves $48 left over. So let's just divide 48 by 6. 6 times what would give me 48? 8. So I'm just going to add these 2 together. Oops, no. I'm going to add this and this together. So each ticket would be 108. Let's go back, make sure I didn't make a mistake because Mrs. G has made them. 108 is the correct answer. Now you can check that by, adding 108 6 times, but that wouldn't be efficient. You can take 108 times 6. But if I were you, I'd check it, double check it before submitting it. Question 4, 104 times 5 equals what times 10? Well, let's just look at this. It appears we want to make an equation over here that's equal to this one. And it looks like they doubled the 5 here. So all we have to do is have the 104. So what's half of 104? The answer is 52. That's all you needed to do for that one. Use a ratio table or array. Solve this problem. 29 times 18. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's clear the page here. 29 times 18 equals. So let's first do a guesstimation here. 30 times 20 is 600. So, man, I have some close answers. 298's out. So I should just get rid of that. This may be too high because if I were to make this 30 rounding up and this 20, that's 600. And both numbers are less than what I rounded them. So really it's between 512 and 522. So let's go and let's solve this. 29 times 18. Let's do 20. Let's break up the 20 and 9 and the 18. So look at what I did. Here's 29. That represents this. Here's the 29. Here is the 18, which represents this. And now I just have friendlier numbers to multiply. So 10 times 20, I'll just put the product right in here. Now I'm going to take 10 times this 9, which is 90. Again, the zeros make it very easy to, or more efficient to find the product. 8 times 20 here is 160. And then I take the 8 times 9 and I get 72. Just add up these numbers. 200 plus 160 is 360. 360, just don't want to make a mistake, plus 90 is 450. And then I just have to add that 72. I'm just adding all of the numbers in here. 450 plus 72 is 522. Let's just make sure that was an answer. And that's how we used an array table or area model to solve this multi-digit multiplication problem. So that was your quizzes. Hope this helps you better understand or even become a little more efficient with these skills. Have a great day, everyone. Be amazing. Hope to see you soon. Bye, fourth graders.